Check. Hello. This is commentator Rishi Arora from the commentary box at the Norwegian Premier League. I welcome you to the second day of the Norwegian Premier League, and this is the fifth game of the league to be played between the Viking Warriors and the Knight Riders. Well, the news from the center is that Viking Warriors have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. Well, Viking Warriors, they had quite a decent outing yesterday when they were when they bowled first against the Tigers and ended up winning in quite a convincing manner. So the teams today are captained by respectively by Viking Warrior is captained by Zishan, and Knight Riders is being captained by Raza. We'll keep you updated over here from all live action happening at Ekeberg ground in Oslo, Norway. Well, the live action has just started a while ago, and Knight Riders have Iqbal and Ahmed in the middle. Zed Iqbal from the Warrior has opened the bowling for the Warriors. So far in the first two balls, 1 run has been scored. So here's Iqbal coming into bowl the third ball. Well left straight into the hands of the keeper. Here's Iqbal coming up with the fourth delivery of the first over. Batsman tried to hit it, but no runs on this occasion. Well, the conditions have been quite windy over here since morning. It's a strong wind blowing across the ground, so let's see if that helps a bowler in any way. It seems like quite a calculated decision from the captain of the Viking Warriors to field first after winning the toss. So 4 balls have been bowled into the first over till now. 2 runs have been gained by the batting team. Here's the batsman. He has deflected the ball towards the fine leg region for a wonderful four. That's the first boundary of the match. So Razak Bal, he has opened his account with a boundary. Ready to face the last ball of the first over. Pushed into the offside. But no runs of the last ball. And score for Knight Riders stands at 6 at the loss of no wickets at the end of first over. So Ahmed is all ready to take the strike now. Here's the first delivery of the second over. Batsman not able to make a contact with the ball here. Goes into the hands of the keeper. No runs. Second ball of the over has been declared a wide by the umpire. Adds another one to the tally of Knight Riders. Slightly on the offside. Completely missed by the batsman. Goes into the hands of the wicket keeper. Still no runs of this over, of this particular ball. There's a huge appeal for LBW over here. Turned down by the umpire. That was another close shave for the batsman. Khan has been bowling a good line till now. Just given away one run in the first four balls that he has delivered till now. Here's Khan with the next ball. The batsman makes a good contact with the bat. And that has crossed the boundary for a handsome six. So that's the first six of the innings for Knight Riders and has come off the bat of Ahmed and moves Ahmed to the score of 6. That was connected quite well by the batsman, went quite a distance. And shots are like these is something that people really like to see in this kind of version of cricket. Is the smallest version of the cricket, so something more entertaining compared to the longer versions. So here's Khan bowling the last over ball, and that's the end of the second over. And at the end of second over, the score is 13 for the loss of no wickets. Well, Iqbal Khan had bowled quite a decent over till the time he was hit for a huge six. So now it's Iqbal back with the second over, bowling to left arm. Iqbal pushed into the off for a quick single. Here's Zaid Iqbal with the next delivery. Pretty well bowled by the bowler. No runs on that occasion. Well, the schedule for Norwegian Premier League for the next 2 day, 3 days is quite packed. We are playing 4 games every day, with a game being played at each of the Ekebak ground. So later today on the same ground at 5:30 in the evening, we have Knight Riders playing against Tigers, and the finals will be played on Sunday, 2nd of July at 3:30 in the noon, which will be followed by a musical entertainment evening as well. Here was the next delivery, pushed onto the offside for a quick single by Ahmed. So far, 4 deliveries have been bowled into this over, and the total team total is 16. That has been hit straight down the ground by the batsman, well fielded by the player in the deep. The batsman gathers single of that ball. Here's the last ball of the third over, gone into the hands of the keeper. No runs on that occasion. Oh, that was a wide. So another one added to the tally. brings up the score to 18. We see that the Knight Riders have been batting quite steadily so far, but at the same time, Viking Warriors, the bowlers need to keep a tight line. Can't afford to give that many extras in the innings. Well, that's the last ball. Lively push, but no runs on that occasion, and that brings an end to the third over. And the score for Knight Riders is 18 for the loss of no wickets. Okay, so now it's the beginning of the fourth over. Khan is back with the second over. Here's the second ball of the over. A defensive shot by the batsman. No runs on that occasion. The score stands at 20 in 3.2 overs. Still four more deliveries to go in this over. Here's Khan. Pushed on the offside by the batsman for a single. Well, the Knight Riders have had a very steady start over here in this match. Maybe they know that they have to kind of keep rotating the strike, save onto the wickets, and go for the kill towards the last overs. Here's Khan with the fourth delivery of the over. That has been hit by the batsman. It was a wide delivery. So, uh, the sad thing was like, apart from being a wide, it was missed by the keeper and it went all the way down to the boundary for a four. So that adds another 5 runs to the total of Knight Riders and gets them an extra ball as well. Oh, that's a beauty shot from Iqbal. That was hit beautifully. The last shot was a beauty shot over the deep mid wicket for a boundary. I beg your pardon, it was a six. Six all the way down to the deep mid wicket. So the Knight Riders have kind of started picking up pace for now. Nice shot from the batsman on this occasion. Gets another boundary for Knight Riders. So at the end of 4 overs, it's a pretty healthy run rate of 10. The score is 40 at the loss of no wickets. Well, we see that Khan has been quite expensive in the 2 overs that he has bowled so far. He has given 29 runs in the 2 overs at an economy rate of 14.5, which is quite high. So I believe that the Viking Warriors will try to go for a change from here. Maybe they'll try to give Khan a break and try to get a new bowler in to bowl the next over. Well, the last three deliveries of the previous over went for a six and two fours. So it's been quite expensive in that matter. Well, the first ball of the next over has gone for another wide. So that adds a score of 1 run to the total. But the line length so far for the Viking Warriors bowlers has slightly been a bit haywire. They bowled quite a few extras. And the run rate at which Knight Riders has started now, it's more than 10. And from here, I mean, if they keep moving at the same run rate, the projected score could be something in the region of 231, which is going to be definitely a lot higher. But I'm sure the Viking Warriors are definitely going to contain Knight Riders to pick up a couple of wickets, try to bring down the run rate from here. So the next bowler is Iqbal. There's a bowling change which has been introduced. And Iqbal till now has bowled 2 balls, but none of them has been a legal ball. Both of them have been a wide. The first one went for a 4 as well, missed by the keeper. The second one was a wide as well. So he has given away 6 runs and still not a single ball, not a single legal ball has been delivered in this over yet. So here's Iqbal again. That's another wide. Iqbal is just not able to get his line correct on this occasion. Disappointing for the bowler. He's gone away for 7 runs so far. And this is going to be like a real long over. He's already bowled 3 balls, but all 3 of them have been a wide. Where is Iqbal coming again? Slightly pitched on the offside, but hit by the batsman for a single. Well, it has been a really good start for Knight Riders. And they have scored 48 on the loss of no wickets in 4.1 overs. Here's Iqbal back with the next delivery. Uh, that was a good delivery. The captain of the Viking Warriors, he needs to make sure that he keeps backing up the bowlers, make sure that they don't kind of lose their concentration from here. So the third ball, bowled by Iqbal, no runs on that ball. So the scoreboard remains same. Three balls have been bowled so far. 8 runs have been given, but all 8 of them have been through extras. That's Ansar Iqbal, the bowler, bowling to left armer was Iqbal. And that was a clean bowl. After starting on a wrong note, Ansar Iqbal has bounced back and taken the wicket of Razak Bal. That was a prized wicket for the bowler. Clean bowling the batsman. Iqbal is bowled for a personal score of 20. He tried to hit that ball really hard but completely missed it. And it's like you miss and I hit. So the batsman misses the ball and the ball ends up crashing into the stumps. So after 4.4 overs, the Knight Riders have lost the first wicket at the score of 48. But we still have Mukhtar. I'm sorry, Ahmed, who's batting on 12, has hit 1-6 in the 13 balls that he has faced so far. Waiting for the next batsman. Ansari ball ready to bowl. The next ball hit on the leg side by the new batsman, Shaukat, for a single run. I'm sorry, there was no run on that occasion. So Shaukat has faced one ball and hasn't scored yet. Slightly pushes the ball but into the hands of the bowler for no runs. And that brings an end to the fifth over, and the score is 48 at the loss of one wicket for Knight Riders. Well, let's see if S. Khan is brought back into the attack from here. The first delivery of the next ball The bowler starts off with a wide. That's Kaiser who's bowling to Ahmed, a new bowler being brought into the attack now. And Kaiser starts off with a wide. That's not a good note to start on, I guess. That's the second ball. Goes down to the keeper. No runs on that occasion. So what every bowler of the team needs to make sure that they bowl as less extras as possible, because these extra runs could actually be the decision maker towards the end of the game. Next ball, slightly hit to the off by the batsman, but straight into the hands of the keeper in the cover region. No runs for that. Where's Ahmed on strike? Ahmed has been quite stable for till now. Scored 12 runs of the 15 deliveries that he has faced. Here we have Kaiser coming down to deliver the next ball. Hit by the batsman for a quick single. Batsman tries to run but sent back. There was a slight miscommunication at this end, but luckily no damage for the Knight Riders. The batsman was sent back into the crease at the right time, so all's good for Knight Riders for now. The next delivery, the batsman misses it. The ball keeps a bit low in the off. Goes to the keeper, no runs. Well, Shaukat has called Ahmed into the middle, just having a small quick chat. Maybe they just need to kind of try to keep on changing the strikes at this point of the match. Here's Kaiser with the next ball. That's down the leg side for a wide. That's a wrong line and length from Kaiser. He had been good so far. I mean, just gone for two wides. So of the four balls that he had delivered, he has just gone for 2 runs. That two of the extras. Here's Kaiser with the next ball. And that has been well connected by the batsman. The ball has gone down to the towards the long on. And a run taken on this occasion. Here's Kaiser with the last delivery of the 6th over. Shaukat on strike to face Kaiser for the last ball of the 6th over. That's a defensive shot. No runs. No runs over here. And that brings an end to the 6th over. The score is 51 for the loss of 1 wicket for Knight Riders at the end of 6th over. Is the beginning of the next over. And Iqbal starts with a wide. Iqbal bowling to Ahmed. The first ball has gone for a wide. Well, we have seen that the Viking Warriors bowlers, they have bowled quite a few wides, and it's just like the seventh over of the match going now. That's been hit down the leg side, and the batsman take comfortable 2 runs of that. Here is Iqbal with the next ball. Push to the leg. The batsman comes back for the second run as well. So that was some nice running between the wickets, between the two batsmen. Um, we just see that the fielder has completely missed that ball, and that has actually gone for a four. So it's a boundary on that occasion. The third ball of the over has yielded no runs. So the scoreboard stands at 58 for one in 6.3 overs. Here's Iqbal. That has been lofted to the leg side by Ahmed. Goes for a run. A single run on that occasion. Brings down the total to 59. The next ball. And wonderfully taken by the fielder. And that's the second wicket down for the Knight Riders. Iqbal has taken his first wicket. Shaukat departs at a score of 0. That was a pretty good catch caught by Khan. So that was a shock for the Knight Riders, like losing Shaukat for the personal score of 0. So 5 deliveries have been bowled so far in the over, and 1 wicket has been taken off it. That's Iqbal with the last ball. No runs on that occasion. Just to let you know, Hussain is the new batsman for Knight Riders. and he got here after Shaukat was wonderfully caught by Khan off the bowling of Shaukat, bowling of Iqbal and Mazhar. 7 overs have been completed, and at the end of 7 overs, the score is 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Nuwan Kaiser has been starting off with the second over now. Strongly hit by the batsman on the offside in the cover area region for a boundary. That was a wonderful shot by Ahmed off the bowling of Numan Kaiser. Numan Kaiser with the next delivery. The batsman leaves it and that goes into the hands of the keeper. Next delivery. Pushed onto the leg side for a comfortable single by Ahmed. Kaiser getting ready to deliver the fourth delivery of the over. A defensive shot from the batsman from Hussain. No runs till now. Hussain has faced 2 balls till now and he still needs to open his account. Ahmed is batting on 25 runs that he has scored with the help of 2 boundaries and a 6. That was well struck by the batsman but straight into the hands of the fielder, and no runs on this ball. The batsman swings the bat, but it goes down the leg side into the hands of the keeper. No runs, and it's been declared as called as a wide by the umpire. Well, guys, this is something that the Viking Warriors will really have to assess after the match, that the bowlers have been bowling quite a few wides. Another dot ball. So 8 overs have been bowled so far. The last ball of the previous over didn't go for any runs either. And the score at the end of 8 overs for Knight Riders is 65 for the loss of 2 wickets. Beginning of the ninth over. Swung into the offside for a comfortable single. Well, there's still a lot of wind blowing across the ground, so I'm not sure if it's really assisting the bowlers. The next ball was too much on the leg side, went for a wide. Another wide from Iqbal. The next one complete. He struck well struck on the offside. And that has gone for a boundary. So Hussain had connected that ball pretty well with the bat. That went all the way for a 4. And with that, Hussain has opened his account. The first 4 balls that he faced didn't get him any runs. But now he has hit a 4 of the 5th delivery that he faced. That was well struck down the ground for a couple of runs. Couple of runs added to the count of Hussain. Four deliveries have been bowled so far. He's involved with the next ball. Hit for a comfortable single. Well, still one more ball has to be delivered in this ninth over. Well, seems like the match has been stopped for the time being. We'll just take a quick break and we'll get back with all the live updates from Ekeberg ground.
ये मुझे भी देना है। हाँ थैंक यू। नहीं ठीक है, हाँ स्क्रीन देख लो।
ये है बॉल फॉलो कर रहा है केवल उधर से उधर से आपका जो फ्रेम है ना वो क्या वाइड है?
नहीं नहीं इसी तरह ही है वो। ये जो से हैं ये थोड़ा फॉलो कर रहे हैं,
हाँ
लेकिन उसमें वो
बॉल आ रहा है ना ये
हाँ वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा शेक कर रहा है।
मगर ये तो शेक नहीं कर रहा है। ये एक स्टैटिक फ्रेम चाहिए ही चाहिए।
ये भी स्टेबल है।
हाँ
दूसरी साइड वाला भी ठीक है, लेकिन उसमें भी शेक है हल्का सा।
ओके
ये वाला सबसे बेस्ट है।
कॉज नो कॉज उधर से तो एयर आ रहा है ना वो शेक करेगा ही।
हाँ नहीं एयर इधर से भी आ रहा है क्योंकि ये ट्राइपॉड हैवी लगा
हाँ
हुआ है ना, ये देखो बिल्कुल
हाँ
भी नहीं शेक कर रहा।
अच्छी है।
लेकिन अभी इन्होंने भी बंद कर दिया है, उसका भी बंद है तो वो थोड़ा
ये
All right, so after a brief break due to some technical issues, we are back. The players were off the field for some time because of some unseen technical issues, but now we are back with a live action. And the score at the moment is at the end of 9 overs, it's 74 for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, the latest score from the center is Ahmed has been batting on 26 and Hussein is on 7. Kaiser is bowling his third over. No runs have been scored of the first delivery. Hussein is on strike. Well, 2 balls have been delivered in the over so far, and 2 runs have been scored of them. The batsman tries to stake a single of the next delivery but has been sent back by the runner. No runs on that count. The next delivery pushed for a single. 4 balls have been bowled in the over so far, yielding 3 runs for the batting side. Kaiser is into the third over. Iqbal has already bowled 3 overs so far, has given 25 runs. Kaiser has been the more economical bowler, given 12 runs so far in 2.4 overs at the economy rate of 4.5. That's another single of the next delivery. The next ball hit down the ground firmly by the batsman. That fetches 1 run for the team. So that brings an end to the 10th over. We are halfway through the first innings of Knight Riders, and the scoreboard says 79 for the loss of 2 wickets after 10 overs. With the 11th over to be started now. Anwar into the attack now. Has bowled his first delivery for a single. Well, from here, I mean, if Knight Riders keep scoring at the same pace of around 8 and over, this projected score should be around 170. But with the kind of batting lineup that Viking Warriors have at the moment, I'm sure they will be in a position to give them a good fight. Well, it's going to be the same way how Viking Warriors dealt with Tigers yesterday, convincingly chasing the target that was set by Tigers for them. Here's Hussain facing the next delivery. Pushed into the offside for a comfortable single. So Anwar has maintained a good line so far. Has bowled 3 deliveries for 3 singles. The next ball from Anwar slightly pushed onto the fielder, the cover region for a single. To the fielder was the point region. It's the next ball. The batsman gets slightly on the front foot, nudges it towards the leg side for a single. Well, this over has been quite tidy by Anwar, given away 5 singles till now in the 5 balls that have been delivered. The last ball of the over, pushed for another single. That brings an end to the 11th over, bowled pretty well by Anwar, and the scoreboard is 85 for the loss of 2 wickets. Next is the beginning of the 12th over. It's Noman Kaiser who's back to bowl the 12th over, and he's into the final over of his spell of 4 overs. So far, in the 3 overs that he has bowled, he has given away 14 runs, has been quite economical. And the first delivery from him, hit by the batsman but into the hands of the fielder. No runs on that ball. Well, we see that Noman Kaiser has bowled quite a decent line and length so far. Hasn't given much to the batsman. But on this one, the batsman swings the bat. Just for a single. So that's a single of this over. 2 balls bowled so far into the over. 1 run scored of 2 balls. Here's Noman Kaiser Batsman tries to swing the bat, but the ball is keeps it it's come wide. Wide given by the umpire. The partnership so far has been of 28. They have to make sure that they carry on with this partnership. The batsmen are pretty set at the moment. Ahmed is batting pretty decent on 31. Hussain hanging around on 14. The next delivery hit in the point region by the batsman for a single. The next delivery pushed for another single. Ahmed and Hussain are making sure that they keep on changing the strike. They keep on rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard moving at all the time. They have done quite well so far. Hayes Kaiser with the second last ball of his spell. No runs of that last ball. The batsman was not able to connect well. Here's the last ball of the over. The batsman hits it in the offside between the player, the point, and the cover. The fielder sends it directly to the hands of the keeper. 2 runs on that occasion and brings the curtains down onto the 12th over. At the end of 12 overs, Knight Rider is ours 91 for the score for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, so far we see that and Hussain they have batted quite sensibly. They just need to kind of keep carrying it from here. The next ball hit by the batsman for a quick single. I'm sorry, that has gone all the way. The fielder has missed it, and that has gone all the way for the boundary. And that's the next ball has been handsomely hit for a six. That was a brilliant shot from the batsman. And that brings an end to the over. I'm sorry, that was second ball of the 13th over. So far, Ahmed has hit Anwar for 10 runs. The first 2 balls that he has bowled. The first ball was hit for a 4. The next was a mighty 6. So 10 runs scored on the first 2 balls of this over. The total stands at 101 in 12.2 overs. That's another consecutive boundary. Third ball has been hit for another boundary. So that makes it like 14 runs of the first 3 balls. I'm sure Anwar is going to be under a lot of pressure after the first 3 balls. His first over was quite economical, but so far 14 runs have been yielded in the first three balls. Fourth Anwar with the fourth delivery. That has been caught by the fielder in the deep mid wicket. A wonderful catch by the fielder in the deep mid wicket area. And Ahmed, I'm scared, has to depart. So Anwar takes a wicket off Ahmed for a score of 46. Caught brilliantly by Iqbal at deep mid wicket. And with this, Knight Riders have lost their third wicket. The score is 105 for the loss of three wickets in 12.4 overs. Well, Vikings desperately needed a wicket at this point of time. Anwar himself had to take this wicket to get his confidence back after being hit for two fours and and a six of the first three deliveries. That was a good way for Anwar to bounce back. So Zarif is the new batsman. Just faced his first delivery, no runs on that delivery. Anwar is bowling his last ball of this over. Zarif runs for a couple. Oh, but the fielder misses it, and that has gone for a four. So that brings an end to the 13 overs. The score for Knight Riders is 109 for the loss of three wickets. So Zarif has just opened his account with a wonderful boundary, and Hussain is battling it out with 17 runs of the 19 balls with a boundary. Beginning of the next over, the 14th over, to be bowled by Zishan. Zishan Siddiqui bowling this over. The first ball was bowled for a wide, and the second delivery has got no runs. It's Zishan with the next delivery. Push to the offside. The fielder sends it back to the keeper, but keeper not able to catch it. And thanks to the overthrow, the batsman was in a position to take another extra run. So 2 runs off that delivery. A wonderful ball from Zishan, called for LBW and given out by the umpire. The batsman has got certain doubts and is still on the pitch. But the batsman has to depart. So Zishan Siddiqui gets his first wicket, and the fourth wicket is down for Knight Riders. A wonderful bowled by Zishan Siddiqui to Hussain, straight onto the pads, appeal for an LBW, given out by the umpire. So that was a second wicket in quick succession for the Viking Warriors. In the previous over, Ahmad was caught out for 46, and with the third delivery of this over, Siddiqui takes a wicket of Hussain. So now Knight Riders are 4 down for 112. Hussain went out for 19. Zarif is in the middle, batting it on a score of 4. The next ball from Zishan Siddiqui hit down the leg side in the fine leg area, and that has gone all the way down for a 4. So that was a good start from Ali, the new batsman. Scored a boundary of the very first ball that he faced. Here's the Zishan with the next ball. The batsman plays a cheeky shot onto the offside for a quick one. Here's Zishan back with the last ball of his first over. Bowling to Zarif. Zarif gets onto the front foot, hits it high. High and handsome for a 6 over the deep mid wicket area. That went all the way across the wire for a 6. So the over ends with the 6. The team total for Knight Riders at the end of 14 overs is 123 for the loss of 4 wickets. Well, we see that Zarif has been in terrific form, I guess, for till now. He's just faced like 3 balls, and in those 3 balls, he has hit a 4 and a 6. So he needs to make sure that he stays on till the end and helps his team in posting a decent total for the Warriors to chase. Siddiqui's first over was quite expensive. He went for 14 runs. Of course, he took 1 wicket in that, but 14 runs is pretty expensive for a T20 game. Start of the next over, the 15th over. Anwar starts off with a dot ball. So far in the 2 overs that he has bowled, he has given away 24 runs and taken 1 wicket. The next ball slightly pushed on the offside for a single by Ali, and that brings Zarif back on strike. Oh, that was a good shot. Straight into the hands of the fielder at the deep mid wicket, but the catch was dropped. Well, they cannot afford to lose catches over here. It was hit firmly by the batsman but couldn't cover the distance. Went straight into the hands of Zafar, the fielder from Knight Riders, who dropped the catch. Here's the next ball. And that's bowled. The ball just went and kissed the stumps. And that was out. So Anwar takes the wicket of Ali. I'm sorry, it was not bowled, but caught by Mahmood, the keeper. That was a good catch taken by the wicket keeper, and Ali has to depart for a score on 6, and the team total is 125. We got the next batsman, the new batsman on the crease, ready to face the next ball. Here's Anwar. Batsman gets onto the front foot, hits it high, out of the ground, over the deep mid wicket for a 6. That was a nice shot from Tafsir. He's just fresh onto the crease, and he hits it right out of the park on the very first ball that he faced. Tafsir slightly pushes it onto the offside, takes a quick single, and that brings an end to the 15th over. The score for Knight Riders is 132 for 5 at the end of 15 overs. Right, that's the beginning of the next over. 5 more overs left in this innings for the Knight Riders to bat out. 30 more deliveries From here, the projected score looks like 184. The partnership has been of 7 runs so far. The first ball of the 16th over by Iqbal, pushed away by the batsman Tafsar for a single. The next ball has gone towards slightly towards the leg side, but that was safe enough, not given a wide. Here's the next ball. Batsman whacks the bat. The ball gets connected and goes all the way to the fine leg for a four. So Zarif is just swinging his bat to whatever is coming towards him, and he has so far he's scored 15 runs of the 6 balls that he has faced with the help of 2 4s and 1 6. Here's Iqbal with the next ball. Batsman tries to swing the bat but couldn't make the connection, and that has been badly hit. Well, the batsmen have to make sure at all the time that they keep safety into consideration. Plays they should play all the shots with a lot of caution because hits like these could actually be quite devastating. The batsman is onto the ground. I hope it's nothing serious, and the batsman should be back soon. The players are just taking a small break, just refreshing up. So the game has started again, and that ball has been hit for a four. The game is into the 16th over now. 5 deliveries have been bowled so far. The fifth delivery was hit for a four by the batsman Zarif. last ball of the 16th over coming up. The batsman swings his bat, runs for a quick single. One run on that occasion, and that brings an end to the 16th over. The score for Knight Riders is 142 for the loss of 5 wickets after 16 overs. That's the start of the next over now, of the 17th over. The first ball has been hit really strong by the batsman, and that has gone all the way. But straight into the hands of the fielder in the deep. Well taken by the fielder, and the batsman has to depart here. Knight Riders have lost their next wicket. So the first ball of the 16th over, 17th over, has taken a wicket. And Knight Riders have lost his 6 wickets. The score is 142 for 6. And the last man to depart was Zarif, brilliantly caught by Mahmood for a score of 20. So now I believe the tail enders of Knight Riders have started approaching. And let's see how long the tail wags. Tafsir is on strike. Shehzad is the new batsman. Anwar bowling his third ball of the over. The batsman swings the bat. Keeper gathers the ball. That has gone for 1 run. Anwar coming up with the next ball. Batsman tries to cut it and takes a quick single. So far, 5 deliveries have been bowled in this over, and just 2 runs have been taken off those 5 deliveries. It's the last ball of the over. Straight to the keeper. No runs for that. That's the end of 17th over, and the total is 144 on the loss of 6 wickets. Three more overs left in the innings. 17 overs have been bowled so far. 144 is the score. The loss of 6 wickets. Over to be bowled by Anwar. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Anwar. Anwar has completed his quota of 4 overs, given away 35 runs, and taken 3 wickets. The 17th over is bowled by Khan. The 17th over is bowled by Khan. Hans deliver the first ball to Shahzad. No runs on that occasion. Here's Khan with the next delivery. Here on the offside for a single. Next ball of the over from Khan. So far, 2 deliveries have been bowled, and here's Khan with the third ball of the over. Sent down towards the long off. The fielder gathers it, gives it back to the bowler. A single taken off that. A single of the next ball as well. The batsman really had to hurry, but very much increased in time. We see that Tafsir is batting on 10 runs of the 8 deliveries that he has faced so far, and Shahzad is batting on 2 runs. 3 deliveries have been bowled into the 18th over so far. Here's Khan with the fourth delivery of the over. Push to the off for a single. Here's the next fifth delivery of the over. The bat, the ball takes an edge, goes to the keeper after a bounce. No run on that occasion. Here's Khan coming down to bowl the last ball of the 18th over. The batsman hits it down the ground. And that's a single. And with that single, it's the end of 18th over, and the score is 150 for the loss of 6 wickets. Well, Anwar has bowled his entire spell of 4 overs now, given away 35 runs and taken 3 wickets. Khan has bowled 3 overs so far, given away 35 runs. That's the first delivery of the 19th over and a wicket off it. That was brilliantly bowled by the bowler Iqbal and takes the wicket off Tafsir. Clean bowled for a score of personal score of 11. So Tafsir had to depart on the score of 11 thanks to a brilliant bowling display from Iqbal. Well, the next ball hit in the offside for a single. Mahmood is the new batsman. The next ball has been hit for a single. So for 3 overs, 3 balls have been bowled into this over. No runs have been scored. A wicket has been taken on the first ball. Iqbal is maintaining a very tight line for the Knight Rider batsman. Here's Iqbal with the fourth delivery. Again missed by the batsman, goes to the keeper. No runs for that as well. Here's Iqbal with the next delivery. The batsman connects it really well. Hits it in the point in the cover region, between the point and the cover region for a wonderful boundary. And that's a 4 from Mahmood. Last ball of the 19th over, bowled by Iqbal. Batsman tries to make a connection with the ball. Hits it onto the leg side for a single. And that brings an end to the 19th over. The score is 159, 155 for the loss of 7 wickets. Well, so it's the time for the last over of the game. 6 more deliveries to be bowled. No run of the first delivery. Khan is bowling his last over of his spell of 4 overs. So far in the 3 overs that he has bowled, he has gone for. He's been quite expensive. He's gone for 35 runs. Where's Khan with the next delivery? Hit on the offside for the batsman. Well catch taken by the player in the offside. And Knight Riders lose their another wicket in the final over. Mahmood has to depart on a score of 4. Well caught on the offside by Anwar off the bowling of Khan. This batsman gets in, and the ball has been hit on the offside for 4 runs. A wonderful shot at this stage. The first ball that the new batsman Khalid faces has been dispatched to the boundary for a 4. So there are three more deliveries left in this particular innings. That's Khan with the next delivery pushed into the off for a single. Here's Khan with the fourth delivery of the final over. The batsman has hit it high, lands in the no man's area. No, and that has yielded a couple of runs for Khalid and the team Night Riders. The second last ball of the ball has been hit for a couple of runs. Batsman really trying hard to steal another run. And that brings an end to the innings. That was the last ball of the night innings for Night Riders. And at the end of 20 overs, 164 for the loss of 8 wickets. And from here, Viking Warriors need to score 165 in 20 overs to win this match. So we'll take a short break for now, and we'll get back with all the live action when Viking Warriors come back to bat. So we're back in the commentators box after the break. The second innings has resumed. The Viking Warriors have really got a great start. The Warriors have had a great start. At the end of 2 overs, they are on 32 for the loss of 0 wickets. Hardy is the man in form. He has hit 29 runs after 8 balls that he has faced with 4 sixes and a 4. Huck is batting on 6 runs of 5 deliveries with 1 boundary. And Hardy on 29. Two balls have been bowled in this over so far, and 8 runs have been taken in the form of 2 boundaries. So no run of the third ball, and no run of the fourth ball either. So 8 runs have been scored so far of the first 4 overs, first 4 deliveries of the third over. So the next ball has been again hit for a wonderful shot on the offside for another boundary. So the batsmen, I believe, of the Viking Warriors have really started on a mission over here. They've been hitting almost every other ball for a boundary. So no run of this delivery. The scoreboard remains unchanged. So in 3.1 overs, Viking Warriors are 45 for the loss of no wickets. The batsman tries to take a quick single but slips. The, the runner, the non-striking and slips but manages to get back into his crease. No runs on the fourth delivery of the ball. So far, 4 deliveries have been bowled in the fourth over, and no runs have been scored of them. Mahmood has kept a pretty tight line, and Huck has been not been in a position to score yet. No runs on the fifth delivery either. So single of the last ball of the over, and that brings an end to the fourth over. And the score for Viking Warriors is 46 for the loss of no wickets. The Vikings have really started on a flying note over here, and they have to ensure that they keep rising from here. But at the same time, it's up to the Knight Riders to make sure that they take a wicket over here, try to break the partnership, try to bring down the run rate. No run of the last ball. That's another wonderful shot from the batsman. Has gone all the way to the deep mid wicket for a huge six. So the batsmen from the Warrior Vikings, they are on a roll. And with that, the team total has also crossed the 50 mark, and the score is 52 for the loss of 2 wickets after 4.2 overs. Well, the bowler and the captain of the Knight Riders need to start thinking something over here. They need to make sure that they break this partnership, try to bring down the run rate, or else it's going to be really hard for the Knight Riders from here. Here comes the next ball from Tafsir, pushed for a single by Huck. 4 balls have been delivered so far in the fifth over. A six has already been hit by Huck. So I must say that the Viking Warriors, they have really gone on with the flyer over here. It's just the fifth over and they have already crossed the half century. They have crossed 50. His Tafsir with the last ball and dispatched to the boundary again. That was a nice shot in the cover area for a four by Hadi. Well, with that, the fifth over comes down to an end, and the total team total for Viking Warriors at the end of 5 over is 59 for the loss of no wickets. That's the start of the next over. That was a huge appeal for the LBW of the last ball, but turned down by the umpire. So no joy for Knight Riders on that occasion. They are still in search of the first wicket that they need. They have to break this partnership. They are in a desperate need to do that. Well, that was hit mighty on the long offside for a huge six. Well, I must again say that the Warriors, they are really in the mood to actually whack the opposition bowlers today. They seem to be in a hurry. The opening partnership has been of 67 runs. And from here, all they require is 99 runs to win in 86 balls. And I trust that if the same batting partnership continues, there should be no problem in Vikings to get it across the wire in their favor. Here's the next ball from Shehzad. Called a leg by the umpire. A single taken by the batsman. So 6 overs have been completed, and at the end of 6 overs, the score for Viking Warriors is 68 for the loss of no wickets. They are enjoying a very healthy run rate at the moment of more than 10, and the target run rate from here is just around 7 and over, which should be pretty much available. Well, Tafsir has bowled 1 over so far for 13 runs. Shahzad has bowled another 1 over for 8 runs. Huck is batting on 27 runs of 23 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Hadi has been the more destructive one with 39 runs scored only of 13 balls with 3 fours and 4 sixes. So here's the start of the 7th over. Raza is the bowler, left arm spinner. No runs on the first ball. Let's see if Raza is able to break the partnership. But that has been hit for another 4. So there's, at the moment, the batsmen for Viking Warriors, they are definitely on a roll. The bowlers, nothing seems to be working for now. For the Knight Riders, the bowlers have not been able to take any of the wickets so far. They tried introducing a change in the form of Raza, the captain, bringing himself into the attack, but the first 2 balls haven't been much in favor of the Knight Riders. A single of the next ball, fielded by Raza himself. The next shot hit towards the leg into the deep mid wicket area for a single that brings Hadi on 40 and Huck on 32. Another run for the Viking Warriors. Last ball of the 7th over. Raza bowls a slower one and hits straight. for a single. So that brings an end to the seventh over, and at the end of 7 overs, the score is 76 for 0. Here's the start of the next over. Shazad bowling to Hedi, and the first ball yielded no runs for the batting side. Here's Shazad with the next ball. The batsman not able to connect that ball well. No runs again on that occasion. Shazad coming out to bowl the third delivery. The batsman tries to whack it, but couldn't make a connection. Gone down too wide for the batsman. It's a wide. That's hit by the batsman for another single. The next ball from Shazad. The batsman not able to make a contact again. No run so far. A slight call for the LBW, but really not uninterested one. So 5 deliveries have been bowled in this over so far. Only 1 run given and a wide. Last ball of the over. No runs on that, and that completes the 8 overs for Viking Warriors, and the score is 78 for the loss of no wickets. It's the start of the ninth over. Knight Riders trying hard to break the partnership, but nothing has worked in their favor till now. The batsman hits the first ball hard to edge in the offside, runs a couple of runs, gets back into the crease quite comfortably. Iqbal is into his second over now. His first over had gone for 8 runs. They need to keep on trying different combinations or bowlers just to grab that first wicket. That's well connected by the batsman. Collected by the fielder. It's not a boundary here. Just Just a single on that occasion. Three balls have been bowled so far in this over, and 3 runs have been given by Iqbal. The next ball hit on the offside by the batsman, and a quick single has been taken by Huck. That moves the score of Huck to 34. Hadi's batting on 45. That's another one from Raza, and a catch has been taken. And with that, the Viking Warriors lose the first wicket. Well, this was the wicket that Knight Riders needed. They had to break this partnership to get the things relatively kind of rolling in their favor. And with the fifth ball of his second over, Raza Iqbal was able to get a wicket for his team. The partnership of 82 between the openers, I'm sure, has given them a good platform to go all out from here. The last wicket was down was of Hadi, who was brilliantly caught by Tafsir on a score of 45. So that brings the next batsman, Ahmed, onto the crease. Huck is still rock solid on the crease and has scored 34 runs off 32 balls. So he needs to ensure that he keeps on hanging around till the end, or at least till the 15 overs, to see his side winning the match. The next ball pushed in the off for a single. That was a decent over from Raza Iqbal, and that has completed 9 overs. So score for Viking Warriors at the end of 9 overs is 84 for the loss of 1 wicket. That's another top shot from the batsman. A four, a boundary of the first ball of Shehzad by Huck. So Huck has conceded a boundary. I beg your pardon, Shehzad, the bowler, has conceded the boundary of the very first ball of the 10th over. So we are approaching the halfway stage for the second innings. Second ball by Shehzad went for a dot. Slightly pushed to the off for a single. 3 balls up in this over. Here's Shazal coming down to deliver the next ball. Defensively played by the batsman. No runs on that occasion. Next ball of the over. That's a huge shot. Gone all the way across the line for a mighty six. So Ahmed had lifted Shazad for a six. Seems like Ahmed has joined the party now. He started from where the other batsman left, and he has hit 1 6. The next ball is down the leg side for a wide. Wide given by the umpire. Another one added to the total of Viking Warriors. The next one hit into the offside. The batsman runs a quick first run. Comes back for the second. Comfortable 2 runs added to the total of Viking Warriors, and that brings an end to the 10th over. And at the end of 10 overs, the score is 98 for 1 for Viking Warriors. Where the halfway stage is through, the partnership seems to be going a bit strong. They've already made 16 runs, and from here they need just 68 runs more off the remaining 60 balls. Shouldn't be a daunting task considering the fact that the batsmen on the crease look in a pretty good form as of now. And if they kind of keep working, keep batting at the same pace, they should be home comfortably. The 11th over, and Raza is back to bowl his third over. So far in the 2 overs, he has given away 14 runs and taken 1 wicket. The first ball has been hit to the leg side for a single. Next ball from Raja. Slightly pushed to the leg side for a comfortable single. And that brings the 100 for Viking Warriors of only 10.3 overs. It has been a magnificent run rate for the Viking Warriors, almost 10 runs and over. And from here, the target run rate is only 6.9. The next ball has been pushed for a comfortable single. Here's Raza coming down to bowl the next delivery. No runs on that ball. The batsman, the bowler is trying to make the batsman comes to the front foot and tries to play the shot, but no shot offered on this occasion. No runs of the ball. That brings an end to the 11th over, and at the end of 11 over, the score is 101 for the loss of 1 wicket. The next over, it's the beginning of the 12th over. Single taken off the first ball. Hussain is back into the attack with the second over. The first over had bowled by Hussain had yielded 12 runs. So a single off the first delivery. No runs off it on that delivery. It's a dot ball. Hussain going down to bowl the next delivery. Right hand spinner. Powerfully hit on the offside. The fielder gets hold of that. A single taken off the ball. That's a nice shot. And a couple of runs taken on that ball. 11.4 overs have been bowled so far, and the Viking Warriors are looking in a very commanding position over here. The next ball, batsman runs the first run comfortably, but that has crossed the boundary for a 4 runs. So Hussain has not been able to get any joy for the Knight Riders, and Viking Warriors seems to be cruising towards the target. Hussain has bowled 1.5 over till now, and 21 runs have been given of those 1.5 overs. Here's Hussain with the last ball of this over. That brings an end to the over. And at the end of 12 overs, the score is 109 at the loss of 1 wicket, with Huck batting brilliantly on 47 of 42 balls with 5 boundaries and 2 sixes, and Ahmed on the other end with 12 runs of 9 balls with 1 6. The 13th over is about to start now. So far, Raza Iqbal has bowled 3 overs, giving away 17 runs and taken 1 wicket. Zarif has bowled 1 over and given away 8 runs. Here's Raza. Raza is bowling the final over of his spell of his quota of 4 overs. So the first ball has gone for a single. Here's the next one. Hit into the offside. No runs on this ball. The next one was hit straight on the leg. The fielder from the deep mid wicket picks it up, sends it back to the bowler. A single taken off that. Iqbal to bowl the fourth ball of his second over. Slightly pushed for a quick single. The next delivery slightly played on the leg side. They run the first run very fast, goes for a second one as well. Good running between the wickets by the batsman. Well, they have made sure that they keep on ticking the scoreboard. They are hitting boundaries. They are taking singles. They are going for twos. So, Viking Warriors, the batsmen, are keeping themselves busy. The last ball of this over, no runs of that. That brings an end to the 13 overs, and the score at the end of 13 overs for Viking Warrior is 114 for the loss of one wicket. Well, Viking Warriors are looking in a very comfortable situation over here. They need 52 runs to win off 42 bowls, and they still have 9 wickets with them. So if they still have a lot of batting to go as well, and 52 runs of 42 balls shouldn't be much of a task for them, unless Knight Riders strikes and take a couple of wickets from here. The next ball played for a single over here. Zarif bowling his second over here has given 10 runs so far. So he's given 10 runs so far in the 1.2 overs that he has bowled. Or the batsman missed that ball. No runs on that. But we just noticed that Huck has reached his half century of 47 balls now. He's hit 5 fours and 2 mighty blows across the wire. That's another strong shot from the batsman. He was changing his stance to confuse the bowler. Two more deliveries left in this over now. Here's Zarif with the fifth delivery. The batsman gets on the front foot, not able to connect it though. But still, he got enough pad on that. So it's the end of 14 overs over here. And at the end of 14 overs, the score for Viking Warriors is 119 for the loss of one wicket. Huck just completed his half century, a brilliant 51 runs so far of 48 balls with 5 fours and 2 sixes and an amazing strike rate of 106.25. Now, the Knight Riders really need to kind of start bothering more, getting bothered more because they have to take a wicket over here if they want to be stand if they want to stand any kind of chance in this match. So the target run rate is just 7.8 for the Viking Warriors. The required run rate is 7.8. Start of the 15th over. That was a quick run, a quick single taken by the batsman. A single of the first ball brings Huck on strike, who has been batting brilliantly on 51. Ahmed is holding the fort as well with 18 runs off 16 balls. Hussain into his second over now. He's given 14 runs off the 1.1 overs that he has bowled so far. That's a wonderful hit of the bat, but caught by the fielder. That was a wonderful catch. A wonderful catch by the fielder on the leg side. And Hawk needs to depart on the score of 51. He had a brilliant innings for the Viking Warriors. A standing ovation by his team members for him. Caught on 51 brilliantly by Shaukat off the bowling of Hussain. The score is 120 for the loss of 2 wickets in 14.2 overs. Will we have the new batsman in? Hussain with the next delivery. The batsman completely misses it. The ball goes into the hands of the keeper. Well, Mahmood is the new batsman who came after the departure of Huck, who went out after playing a brilliant knock of 51. Here's Hussain to Mahmood. No runs. There was an appeal for a catch up, but the batsman is safe. No joy for the team Knight Riders here. Here's Hussain with the fifth delivery of his second over. A huge appeal by the bowler for an LBW. Turned down by the umpire. The bowler looks disappointed. That has been given as a LBW. I apologize. That was that's a leg by. So that's Hussain coming down to deliver the last ball of the over. Oh, that was a good bouncer, but given a wide by the umpire. It was sliding way down to the leg side, I guess. That was the reason it was given as a wide by the umpire. The bowlers seem to be losing a bit of control from here. They have to do something extraordinary to get back into the game from here. That's a wide delivered by the bowler. That's the end of the 15th over now. Hussain has bowled his 2 overs for 16 runs. And at the end of 15 overs, the score is 122 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now Viking Warriors need 44 runs to win of 30 balls from here. So 15.1 overs have been bowled so far. Zarif is into the attack now, bowling his third over. So far, he has given out 13 runs in the 2.1 overs that he has bowled. Viking Warriors are 124 for 2, needing another 42 runs off 29 balls. So this match going to be going quite close. Seems like it can go in anybody's favor from here. It's just like Knight Riders need to maintain a tight line and length. And if Viking Warriors want to win that, they have to go for some lusty blows down the lane to get the match in their favor. Next ball hit for a single. So far, 15.3 overs have been bowled, and the score is 126 for the loss of 2 wickets. Viking Warriors needing another 40 runs off 27 balls. Oh, that's another wicket that has fallen down for the Viking Warriors. That's the fall of the third wicket. That's the wicket that they needed. They needed a wicket. Knight Riders was desperately in need of wicket at this time, and this might definitely prove to be costly for Viking Warriors at this point in the game. So Ahmed has gone down for on a score of 19, caught brilliantly by our Raza Iqbal, the captain, off the bowling of Zarif. Here's Zarif coming down to bowl the next delivery. That's a good shot from the batsman. Hmm. And that's a no ball as well. That was a four of a no ball. So 5 runs of the ball and an additional ball that Viking Warriors will get to face. So the score is 132 for 3 for Viking Warriors. That has been brilliantly hit by the batsman for another 4. That was a good shot by Iqbal off the bowling of Zarif. And with that, the 16 overs have been completed, and the score for Viking Warriors is 136 for the loss of 3 wickets. Hussain has bowled 2 overs so far for 17 runs, and Zarif has bowled his 3 overs for 25 runs, and both of them have got 1 wicket apiece. At this point of time, there are 4 more overs left, and they need 30 runs of those 24 balls to win the game. Well, this match seems to be going all the way down to the wire. It can go in anybody's favor from here. So this next 17th over is bowled by Hussain. And that's a wonderful shot by the batsman down the deep mid wicket for a boundary. Adds another 4 to the total of Viking Warriors. Excellent shot by Iqbal off the bowling of Hussain. Hussain is proving to be costly as well for the Knight Riders. He has already given 22 runs of the 2.2 overs that he has bowled. That's his next ball. The batsman has whacked at that ball as well. And that has gone for a huge 6 on the leg side. That was a wonderful shot of the bat of Iqbal. He has already hit a 4 of the previous ball and now a 6 of this one. So Hussain is further getting expensive for the Knight Riders. That's the next ball. The batsman tries to swing the ball but couldn't make a contact with the bat. And that goes to the wicket keeper. No runs on that occasion. That's a nice shot by the batsman for a single. Iqbal plays a nice shot and gives the strike to Mahmood, who's batting on 4 runs. That's a single of the last ball, and that brings an end to the 17th over with Viking Warriors fighting it out on 149 for the loss of 3 wickets. Well, the match is pretty close over here. The Viking Warriors need 17 runs of the remaining 18 balls, and they have still 7 wickets in the bag with them. Well, Zarif has conceded 25 runs of his 3 overs till now, and Hussain has gone for 30 runs of the 3 overs that he has bowled so far. So 3 more over left in this game, and Viking Warriors need 17 more runs. The next ball has been hit firmly. The leg tied for a couple of runs. That was a quick running between the wickets by the 2 batsmen. Hmm. So here's bowler coming down to bowl the next ball. Hit on the leg side, and the batsman runs for a quick single. This match is kind of going really very close. Viking Warriors need 14 runs of the last 15 balls. They've still got 7 wickets in hand. The batsman swings the bat over here. The ball is cruising towards the boundary. And that crosses the boundary for 4 runs in favor of Viking Warriors. So they seem to be inching closer to their destination. From here, they just need 10 more runs off the 14 balls. There's Mahmood. No runs off this ball. So 18 overs have ended. The score is 156 for the loss of 3 wickets. From here, the Viking Warriors just need 10 more runs of the remaining 12 balls. Let's see which bowler bowls the next over. Because that's going to be like a real crucial one for the Knight Riders if they want to stay in this match. Good bowling there from Hussain. Didn't let the batsman to take a single. Well, we see Mahmood from the other end, the bowler, has conceded just 8 runs of his 3 overs. He's been quite economical, but Hussain has been kind of expensive. He's given 31 runs so far in 3.2 overs. And another single taken of the last ball by Viking Warriors, bringing the required run. The total that they need is just 9 more runs to win off the remaining 10 balls. Here's Hussain with the next delivery. The batsman swings the bat, goes to the fielder at the deep mid wicket. The fielder sends it back. A good throw back to the keeper, but couldn't avoid a single. So still 8 runs required of the 9 balls. The batsman swings the bat again towards the leg side. The close fielder fields the ball, sends it back. A single taken over here as well. 7 runs needed now from 8 balls. Ow. A wide at this point of time, at this point of the match. It's really disheartening. Really disheartening for the Knight Riders. That's the worst they can imagine at this time, like giving an extra, a wide. Oh, and the next ball has been whacked hard and hit hard over the long on boundary for a 6. Iqbal has been in terrific touch, and with the 6, he brings the match to a closer, and the match has been won by the Viking Warriors. The Viking Warriors comfortably seem to have won the match by 7 wickets. Knight Riders made 165 for the loss of 8 wickets in 20 overs, and in return, Viking Warriors chased down this total relatively comfortably in 18.5 overs at the loss of only 3 wickets. So with this thing, we come to the close of this match. Stay tuned for the next match, which will be held over here at the Ekeberg ground in a short while. And the next match will be played between the Knight Riders and the Tigers. So just stay tuned for it. We'll be back in a while. Thank you for watching. The telecast has been by Fargate 360 Sports, and this is commentator Rishi Arora signing off for now, but stay tuned. We'll be back soon.